What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another One Punch Man world. That's right, we're doing another video because we're getting ready for launch today in about, what are we at? 4 hours, 5 hours, close to that. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I want to bring up a topic today that's going to be very important, okay? You guys may have heard me say Bluestacks sponsorship in my previous video, maybe the one before that one even. And there is a reason why I'm promoting Bluestacks. There's two reasons, as a matter of fact. Number one, not everyone's PC is going to be able to handle this game well because some PCs are old. So having an emulator of Bluestacks with less requirements is going to allow you to play the game a little more smoothly, especially if you have a phone that can't handle it. Remember, I did show you guys the specs of each of the requirements for PC, Android, and iPhone. You guys can check it out in my top 3 unit video, which is actually killing it right now. So thank you to those watching those, the videos and supporting it. But number two, I want to talk about the benefit here of using mobile versus PC. Okay, so first off, mobile, your phone or Bluestacks currently that I'm using. Again, there's a link in the description. Click it. You can download it using Bluestacks. There's multiple reasons why this is important. Okay, number one, you guys can set up instances where you can create numerous versions of this game, run them and sync them all together, and also use them in tandem to get yourself your rerolls. Rerolling is going to be the key reason why you want to do multi-instance. Or if you've created multiple different email addresses, you can run all the email addresses together at the same time. Pick the best one that's going to work, and that way you can have the multi-instance do the best rerolls for you, or the rolls, the top 10 rolls for you, and you can pick the best account that suits your needs. That's number one. Number two, Bluestacks, again, is going to allow you to sign in with a guest option. Okay, now this is going to be key. So I'm going to load up the PC version for you guys here, okay? When this opens up, you're going to notice something that you're missing here. And a lot of people are making this mistake, okay? And I'm going to explain to you guys why this is something you want to avoid in the beginning and something that you want to do later on down the line, okay? So the PC version is popping up here. The PC version actually doesn't have a guest option. It only has an option to sign in with a Crunchyroll account, with an email account, or an Apple account. Okay? So with that being said, you're actually not going to have the option to do a reroll unless you are going to be using multiple different email addresses that you have to create over and over and over and over again. That's a problem in itself. You guys are aware of this, I'm sure, that Google, number one, Gmail specifically, will stop you eventually and tell you that you've made too many accounts, so you can't have numerous accounts just kicking around, okay? Number two, it's a hassle to keep doing that. So you don't want to keep doing that because it's going to cause a massive amount of headaches for you as a gamer to keep having to keep up with those emails, okay? So I'm going to skip this and show you guys what I'm talking about here. Okay, once this pops up, so you guys can see here right now, this is what I'm talking about, right? Crunchyroll, Apple, and Google. This is the only options you have. You actually don't have a choice to be a guest. So your reroll process is going to be affected by this quite a bit. So my suggestion is as follows, guys, okay? This is going to be a straightforward suggestion. Don't start the PC version. Download the Bluestacks version. Okay, this is still the Bluestacks version. Download the Bluestacks version. Sign in as a guest. Okay, the moment you sign in as a guest, you're going to be able to start the game as a guest. Again, if your PC can handle multiple instances, run this, get to the point where you can do the multiple rerolls. Now, remember, the top 3 units for me personally are going to be Speedo Sound Sonic, the OG costume version, not the prisoner version. It's going to be Silver Fang, and it's going to be Atomic Samurai. Now, honestly, a lot of people are talking about Saitama. You can definitely get Saitama as well too. He's a really, really good unit. He wasn't my preferred play style, but he is an absolute powerhouse, of course, being Saitama. That makes sense for anybody who knows him. And no, just so you guys are aware, he will not one-punch everything in the game. A lot of people are saying that. So make sure that you guys are doing this properly. Now, when you get in, if you see my last video, the way the reroll process works is you're going to play the game, you're going to be a vaccine man, you're going to get a chance to do a 10 times roll. Up to 10 multis, right? That's where the multi-instance is going to come into play. The moment you have all of them running at the same time, right? And multi-instance, by the way, is going to be this little icon. You click on this, and it'll allow you to create multiple versions of this one with the game. So you can have like 6 or 7 of these running if your PC can handle it. All of them will be synced, You just have to do a sync mode on them, and then all of them will play at the same time and get you to that same point at the same time. So you can just click summon, all of them will do the rolls. You can see which ones are your best ones and then stick to that account. Now, once you've completed doing that reroll section, then you can link it to an email of your choice and then play that email on your PC version. Okay, so that's the key, guys. It's understanding that once you have the account you want, you can either stick with Bluestacks and continue playing on the mobile version. That's your choice on that one. Or you can take that account and link it to your PC version, and that account will now be playable on both platforms, okay? Both PC and Android or Apple, okay? Whichever one you want. Last thing I want to point out as well before this video ends, okay, is that when you are playing this game, understand there are two versions. I mentioned this in my previous video, okay, and why it matters. A+ players are going to be the European players and people in the C version, okay? So that's going to be the Southeast Asia, if they're even eligible for it. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Anyone who's Crunchyroll most of the time is going to be some of Europe, a very small portion of Europe, and then also all of the West. These two player bases are on different servers and different developers, different publishers. People are asking, can those people play together? The answer to that, from my experience in the past, is no. I don't know how it's going to be here, okay? Because again, I've covered Street Fighter Duel. It's the exact same layout, the exact same publishers, the exact same not the same developers, but they only had one developer. And none of the EU players at A+ could ever coexist in any format with the players from Crunchyroll, except for like mass cross-server stuff, which I don't think this game has, right? So for those who want to play with your friends in NA and you're from Europe, you might be SOL. Just keep that in mind. So join my Discord if you want. We have a One Punch Man World Discord set up where there's a lot of players from both the A+ and the Crunchyroll side playing this game. The description is in the link as well for my Discord. Feel free to grab the role for One Punch Man World, and you can start playing with some of my friends and my community on my Discord if you are having a hard time finding players to play with on your side. All right, guys, this is Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.